Tervetuloa takaisin Blackwell Unboundin läpipeluuseen. Aloitetaan tämä toinen tehtävä, koska mä jäin siinä ekassa tehtävässä kumiin.
This barrier is blocking traffic. At least we won't be disturbed by passing cars. I wish he'd make himself useful instead of just floating around. Joey, come here.
What's the deal?
What do you think they're building here, Joey?
Dunno. Another condo, probably. Seems like more and more of those are going up every day.
I don't think I can get through that door.
No, you're too solid. Just leave it to me, dear. Smoke a cigarette or something.
Don't mind if I do. That's it for now.
Yeah, we'll talk more later.
53rd Street and Lexington Avenue.
No, Joey.
There she is, my partner in crime. Love her or loathe her, I'm stuck with her. That looks like a construction site over there. A barrier blocking traffic. 53rd and Lex. Nobody's getting in this way. Nobody living, anyway. Alright, I'm going in to check it out. Stay close to the wall.
Yeah, sure. Let me know what you find.
Hello? Anyone here? Ah,
Well, what do you see? Is it clean?
I'm afraid not.
Well, hurry up then. I feel stupid pressed up against this wall.
I'd like to see them try. Trying to get rid of me, will they?
Aloitin just videon, mutta nyt pitää mennä käymään vessassa. Ja jatketaan. Huomasin, että tässä on fotoalbum. Bonus number 1. Bloopers and directory. Ei kun directing. Tarvii access koodi. No, en mä nyt ole bonuksia sitä jaksa. Bonus number 2, concept art. Bonus number 3, extra music tracks. Bonus number 4, Erin Robinson speaks, artist commentary. Taitaa olla tuolla.
That thing hasn't seen much use in a long time. Looks like a foreman's trailer.
My home.
Looks like a foreman's trailer.
My home.
She looks middle-aged, but it's hard to tell in her current state. Like most ghosts, she doesn't seem to be aware of her surroundings.
Mennäkään mä sille sisälle.
Cheap material. I want nothing to do with it. Just a bunch of drawers. Just a fan.
Kurkkasin sisälle.
Even if I wanted to stick my head inside, which I don't, it would be too dark to see anything.
Good point.
Let's take a look-see.
Dear Mr. Foreman, I was hoping you could help me. I've tried speaking to your boss, but he ignores my calls. The agreement, I believe, was $230 a month for 5 years. Halpaa. However, since the move, I have only been receiving $225 a month. No, vitosta kiinni. Can you please send someone with the $60 I'm entitled to? I'd come myself, but it's hard for me to get around these days. Mrs. Harriet Sherman. Sherman. Kuka oli Sherman ekassa pelissä? Nishanti Sharma oli vähän samankuuluinen nimi, mutta joku oli Sherman.
My guess is that she's not too happy with the foreman. This lady is upset because she's been stiffed $5 a month. Harriet Sherman. I have no idea who she is, but any lead is a good lead. I can't make heads or tails out of this thing. Oh, look, an ashtray. Maybe the kid should get a job here. The name under the picture is Farrah Fawcett. I wonder if she likes dead guys.
Kannattaako mä koittaa ottaa selville tosta Farah Fawcett?
The name. I wonder if she'll.
Tuskin. Seagram Realty. Seagram Realty.
It says Seagram Realty. I guess they're the guys who own this construction outfit.
Seagram Realty.
So, is it all taken care of?
Not yet, dear.
Slacker. There's no listing. They must be based out of town. There's no entry for...
Taisin kertoa väärin. No, tuskin sitä on mitään. No, mennään takas. Mä löysin sen
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind.
Löysin tosiaan sen New Yorkerin, mutta sen ei tullut näkyville tähän, että joko tää bugaa, joka olisi erittäin huono juttu, tai sitten mä en ole vaan mennyt tarinassa niin pitkälle eteenpäin, että se tulisi vielä niin kuin saataville. Pitää tyyliin tehdä toista tehtävältä tietyn matkaa. Ehkä se toki auki, kun nyt on keskiyö tyyliin.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh no.
Sinä taas.
Wait, please! Do you understand? Do you feel it? Do you see it?
I told you I have no idea what you're talking about.
You will. You will. I'm sorry.
Is she following us?
I don't know.
She kind of creeps me out.
Me too. I wish I could put my finger on why.
No, käydään
I'm going in again. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
They want to fight? I'll give them one. This place is filthy.
Pleasant greeting.
Hey there.
Huh? Could someone be there? Of course not. No one would be so rude as to enter without knocking.
Niin aivan.
I'll be back. Friggin' spooks.
Chat with Lauren.
Hello out there.
Joey, what are you doing in there?
Ask for status report.
How's it going on the outside?
Oh, it's a thrill a minute out here, like a day at the circus.
Ask about yourself.
Miss me?
Yeah, sure, like I miss toe fungus.
Ask for help.
I need you to do something.
What?
Hop on one leg.
Hop on one leg.
What? Why?
I'll explain later. Just do it.
Okay. What did that accomplish?
I can't believe you just did that.
I hate you so much.
They want to fight? I'll give them one.
Hello out there.
Joey, what are you
I need
It better be good.
Do a little dance.
do a little dance.
I don't think so.
Aw, come on. For me?
Forget it.
This place is filthy.
Hello out.
Joey, what are you
I need
It better be good.
Spin around in a circle.
spin around in a circle.
I don't think so.
Aw, come on. For me?
Forget it.
Ei sit. Annoyed greeting.
Hey, lady. I'm talking to you.
No, the door is closed. Nobody is there. Only way in is if I open the door. And to do that, he'd have to knock.
Humor her.
Knock knock?
What? Nobody is there. The door is still closed and bolted.
I'll be back. Friggin' spooks.
This place is filthy.
Hello out.
Joey, what are you
Ask for help again.
I need you to do something.
It better be good.
Knock on the gate door.
Knock on the gate door.
Knock on the door? Why?
I'll explain later, just do it.
A knock? Oh my, a visitor. Just a minute. Is my hair okay? It'll have to do. Hello?
Quite nicely.
Hello, miss.
Hello? Can I help you?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Joey Malone, miss.
Well, Mr. Malone, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ask her name.
What's your name?
Excuse me?
Your name?
My name is on the door. If you don't know who I am, then why are you here?
Ask for help.
I'm a bit lost. Can you tell me where I am?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Are you looking for a specific apartment or...
Apartment? You mean we're inside a building?
Yes? Are you feeling alright, mister?
No, tää on turha. Question her further.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Look, I've had enough. I'm not going to stand here and indulge in idle chit-chat. Who are you?
Landlord.
I was sent by your landlord.
Oh, you were?
Yep, he wanted me to ask you a few questions.
Well, for your information, I don't have a landlord.
Shit.
I own this apartment. You're not fooling me. You're one of them, aren't you?
One of them? Who is them?
I told you all before, I am not leaving. The only way you can drag me out of here is as a corpse. Goodbye. Where else can I go?
Hey, kid! Knock on the gate again.
Another visitor. Oh, you again.
Clarify her statement.
You're not in a building, lady. Take a look around.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're on the 3rd floor. Look, there's the elevator down the hall.
Ah, right. Yeah, I see it. Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Explain your surroundings. Ei tästä ole mitään iloa, mutta...
You're not in a building, lady.
What are you talking about?
We're on the ground. We're outside.
You, sir, need glasses. Look at the door. It says D, clear as day.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Look, I've had enough. I'm not going to... Who are you?
Naapuri?
I live next door.
You do? Which room?
4E?
No, you don't. You're not fooling me. You're one of them, aren't you?
One of who is...
I told you all. The only is as a goodbye. Did I leave the gas?
Hey, kid.
My. You...
I'd like to...
Look, I'm not... Who are...
Mikä hitto on sensus taker?
I'm with the Census Bureau, and I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Where's your clipboard?
Excuse me?
I thought all census takers needed a clipboard.
Ah, no. Not anymore. Cutbacks.
You're not fooling me. You...
One of who...
I told the only is as goodbye. My home.
Hey, kid.
My.
I'd like...
I'm not... Who are...
Kaasumies.
I'm with the gas company. I was sent to check your apartment for leaks.
Didn't you come this morning? Yes, you did. You found nothing and you charged me a fortune.
That must have been someone else.
You're not fooling me.
One who...
I told the only is as goodbye.
Mitä mä nyt missaan? Mitä mä unohan?
There's not much I can do with that except look at it. Let's take a...
Mrs. Harriet Sherman. Pitäisikö katsoa? Harriet Sherman. Harriet.
So how's your new friend?
Oh, just dandy.
Tuskin löytyy mitään, mutta...
Got her. There's a phone number but no address.
Okei. Ton se tuli. Se ei ollutkaan... Sä sanoit sen osoitteen, mutta et sä sanonut mitään puhelinnumerosta. No. Soita keskellä yötä Harry Shermanille.
Hello?
Is this Harriet Sherman?
Who is this?
My name is Lauren Blackwell.
What do you want?
Seagram Realty.
I'm calling from Seagram Realty.
Oh, why didn't you say? You've got my $60.
Yes, I do. But before I give it to you, I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Fine. Come on by and I'll answer whatever you want. 24 Rector, down in Battery Park City. Just buzz up.
So, Joey,
Yeah?
got any spare cash on you?
Sorry, left my wallet in my other pants. Probably the pair I was buried in.
Pakko ottaa toi mukaan.
The things I'll do for a case. Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
Pitäis ottaa sinne New Yorkerille myöhemmin.
It's open! I'm back here in the kitchen!
Harriet?
Mrs. Sherman, if you don't mind. You from Seagram Realty?
Yes.
Have you got my money?
I wanted to ask you a few questions first.
You're welcome to ask me anything you'd like after you give me the money. You got it?
I sure do.
It's about time. Give it here.
Here you go.
It's all here, sure enough. I'd say thanks if I hadn't had to fight tooth and nail to get it.
What teeth, you old bat?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I won't now. You wanted to ask me something?
Ask about Harriet.
So tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Your name came up during an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? Don't you work for Seagram Realty?
Not exactly.
Ah, you just use them as a way to get to me, huh?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Just don't expect your money back.
She's all heart.
No se et tiedä näissä kyllä mitään. Ghost Construction Site.
What can you tell me about the construction site on 53rd Street?
You've been there. How's the old place looking?
It's a big hole in the ground.
Ha! Can only be an improvement. I used to live there. Then Seagram Realty bought it and tore it down. Going to build something new and fancy, no doubt.
Mitään muuta?
They kicked you out of your own home?
No big loss. The place was a dump. Plus, they wanted it so badly that they paid most of us a monthly stipend just to leave. Pretty generous, actually. I can almost forgive them for nearly robbing me.
Mä häiritsee tää näyttelijä. Selkeästi nuori, joka esittää vanhan kuulosta. Ehkä se ei ole niinkään, että se esittää vanhan kuulosta, mutta se, miten se puhuu, niin häiritsee mua. Tulee taas mieleen jotenkin niinku... Vähän niinku semmonen suomalainen aksentin vivahde siltä. Terävä semmonen. Mitään muuta?
So they paid you money to leave.
Yep. Like I said, it was a pretty generous deal. Building was about to be condemned anyway, so everyone was grateful for the offer. Well, everyone except for Mavis Wilcox.
Mavis Wilcox.
Who is Mavis Wilcox?
A lunatic is what she was. She lived down the hall from me, so I know how crazy she was.
Why was she crazy?
She refused to leave is why. Seagram was offering her a fortune, but still she refused.
Why did Mavis refuse to leave?
She was a lunatic. I believe I already established this. A total shut-in. The prospect of leaving her little apartment terrified her. I'm old and feeble. If I could manage the move, she could have. Of course, it doesn't matter now.
Did they ever get Mavis to leave?
Oh, you could say that. Yes, you could definitely say that. She left all right. Left the entire world, in fact.
You mean she died?
Yes. Someone broke in and choked her to death. Right in the apartment she loved so much. I'd call it ironic if it weren't so tragic.
Did they ever find out who killed Mavis?
No. Some stray kid, most likely. Thought the building was empty and went in to steal whatever was left over. Didn't count on anyone being there. Bumped into Mavis, then had to kill her. Happens all the time.
How well did you know Mavis?
Like I said, I lived just down the hall from her, on the 3rd floor. I didn't know her well, but she did get some mail just before they smashed the place up. I took it, just in case a relative or something came looking, but it's been 6 months, and nothing.
Tuossa sanoit, että se asuu sen alakerrassa 3. kerroksessa, mutta mä veikkaan tosiaan, että tää Mavis Wilcox on nyt tämä meidän kummituksemme, ja sä sanoit, että se on 3. kerroksessa. No, pikkuvikoja.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
Just that she lived on the 3rd floor with me.
Eiku
There's
with
nothing
me?
else.
Okei, ei se tarkoittanutkaan, mä ymmärsin väärin. Ymmärsin väärin, mitä se tarkoitti. Mitään muuta.
Can you tell me anything else about your old building?
Good riddance is what I say. I lived on the 3rd floor. Everyone on the street could see me. I like my new place much better.
Can you tell me anything else about your old building?
Good riddance.
Ask about Mavis's things.
Do you still have Mavis's things?
Yes, I do. Such as they are. There wasn't much, just that envelope on the counter.
Could I look at it?
You knew Mavis?
Sort of, yes.
Well, you might as well take a look at them. Nobody else has come looking.
Thanks. Goodbye, Mrs. Sherman.
Don't mention it.
Se on vieläkin tuolla. No, mennäänkään täällä. Ja notebookia. Missä noin?
It's a good bet that Mavis Wilcox is the ghost at the construction site, but I can't say for certain.
No, sen tavarat.
There's not much in here, just a photograph and a letter.
Mrs. Wilcox, thank you for agreeing to speak with me the other day. As promised, I am returning the photograph.
That's her. That's the ghost at the construction site.
So our ghost's name is Mavis Wilcox.
I'd bet the farm on it.
I'm returning the photograph you lent me. All the best. Okei, ei sinulla enempää. Pitäisikö mun koittaa Mä muistan että mä oon koittanut tää ennenkin ja kattoo. Columbia.
Columbia University. Here's the number.
Okei. No soitetaan sinne.
Columbia University, operator speaking. How may I direct your call?
Mä pitäis saada sen pojan nimi. Mavis Wilcox.
I doubt the ghost goes to Columbia University. Thanks anyway. Bye.
Pitäis saada sen pojan nimi selville.
Come on.
Mut joo, ollaan oikealla jäljellä.
I'm going in a...
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
My, I'm popular today. Oh, you again.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Look, I've had enough. I'm not going to. Who are you?
Son?
It's me, your son.
Sam?
Yep, that's me.
Sam! It's been so long. Look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Sorry I was so rude. I almost didn't recognize you. Come on in, Sam. I'll make you dinner.
No, I can only stay for a minute. I have some questions I need to ask you.
Of course, Sam.
Okay, and Sam Wilcox. Ask about her well-being.
So, Mom, how's it going?
Oh, you know me, Sam. It's tough living here on my own, but I get by.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ask about Dad.
How's Dad, Mom?
Oh, Sam. You know that your father is dead. John Durkin died years ago.
John Durkin.
Right, sorry.
Siblings?
So, Mom, how are my brothers and or sisters?
That's not funny, Sam. You know you're an only child.
Right, just checking.
Ask more questions. John Durkin.
Do you know a guy named John Durkin?
Is that a joke, Sam? You know he's been dead for 10 years.
Sorry.
How can you forget he was your father?
Slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind?
Just, look, forget it.
Sam.
So what can you tell me about me?
You're so confusing, Sam.
Never mind.
Mavis Wilcox.
So tell me more about yourself, Mom.
Sam, since when did you become so interested?
Just trying to get to know you better.
Well, isn't that sweet? But I honestly don't know what to tell you.
Se ei kyllä johtanut mihinkään. No et sattumalta kasvot tietämään New Yorker-reporteria Mitchell.
Have you been talking to a reporter from the New Yorker?
Yes, such a nice man. He came over and talked to me for a bit. I liked him. He listened to me.
What did you talk about?
Oh, this and that. Don't know why he was so interested.
Ettei peräti ole sitten sama. Onko se Mitchellin murhannut molemmat näistä sitten?
Have you been talking to a
He came, I liked.
What did you
Oh, don't know.
No tiedätkö semmoista saksofonin pelaaja. Saksofonin soittaja kuin Isaac Brown.
Do you know an Isaac Brown?
Never heard of him, Sam.
I'm going to go now, Mom. I'll come back to visit you soon.
Sure, Sam. I'll be here. I'd like to see them try.
That broad really hacks me off.
You should try flowers next time.
Kotiin soitetaan nyt sinne Kolumbialle.
Columbia University. How may I direct you?
That's hardly relevant.
Mitä sä mukaan olevina painoit? Sam.
Connect me to Sam, please.
Do you have a last name, ma'am?
Of course I do. It's... crap. Joey, what's the kid's name?
You're asking me?
No, I don't know his last name.
Then there's not much else I can do. Do you want me to try somebody else?
Thanks anyway.
Really?
Mavis Wilcox is Sam's mother. Stands to reason his last name would be Wilcox too.
Ei, mutta se varmaan ottaa no koitetaan. Sen isä oli Durkin, mutta katsotaan. Kyllä se tulee isän nimen mukaan.
How may I...
That's hardly relevant. I doubt the ghost goes to Columbia.
John Durkin. Eiku Sam Wilcox.
Can you connect me to Sam Wilcox?
Sorry, there's no Sam Wilcox listed.
No? Are you sure?
He's not in the directory.
Thanks anyway. I thought for sure that would work.
Do you want me to try somebody else?
Thanks anyway. Bye.
No, menee sitten se isän mukaan. Sä... 2.
Maybe Sam didn't use his mother's name. He could have used his father's.
Moi, 4. kerran peräkkäin tänä iltana.
Columbia University. How may I direct your...
That's hardly right.
Sam Durkin.
How about Sam Durkin? Is there a Sam Durkin listed?
Sam Durkin. Yes. Hold, please.
It's about time.
Durkin.
Is this Sam?
Yeah? Who's this?
My name is Lauren Blackwell. I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your mother.
Oh. Questions, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll bite. How do you know my mom?
Mä oon sen naapuri.
I was her neighbor.
You used to live in that dump?
Yeah,
And you knew Mavis?
very well.
You actually talked to her?
Yeah, all the time.
Where, in the hallway?
Why all the questions?
Because I don't believe you.
Whether you believe me or not, it can't hurt to talk to me.
Maybe. Maybe not. But if you knew her, you'd know what apartment number she was in.
I would?
Sure you would. She never left the damn place. So what was it?
Joku D. Apartment number. Shit. Mä oon ottanut semmoista ylös.
Not even close.
Wait,
Bye.
come on. Let's...
Right behind.
Ei mut, hetkonen. Mä se harjatin. Näin, että... Ei tuo. Ei ku kyllähän muuten. Jota on Mitchelliltä, J. Mitchell. Ne molemmat. Se kävi molempien luona. Ja molemmat kuoli. Coincidence? I think not.
I think I'll keep it as Sam Durkin for now. Mavis was married to John Durkin. Now John Durkin is dead. Why did Mavis change her last name? Maybe she was divorced. No, I don't see how those two things are linked.
No kyllä ne on. Eikö sinä nyt pysy kärryllä? Oliko se sille? Mrs. Wilcox, kyllä. Mitchell.
The gate is locked. I can't get through.
Missä asunnossa sä asut?
I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
Mom? Oh,
Hi, Mom.
Se muuttukin. Se ei ollutkaan, että oh, it's you. Fry her memory.
Listen, Mom, I need you to think very carefully. What's the last thing you remember?
what do you mean? Answering the door and seeing you, of course.
And before that?
Nothing. You know nobody comes here. Except for the grocer sometimes. And that...
That who?
Nobody.
Talk about location.
Mom, look around carefully. Are you sure that you're at home?
You're so confusing, Sam. Look at the door. It says D, clear as day.
D. Tässä on mikään numero.
So what can you tell?
You're so...
Never mind. Do you know a guy named...
Is that a... You know...
How... Just... I'm going to go now. I'll come back.
Sure, Sam. I'll be. Where else can I go?
Tässä oli se Harriet-juttu.
There's not much I can do with it. Let's take...
Tässäkään ollut mitään asuntoa. No mennään sillä D:llä.
I'm back.
You were gone?
No se on Jackin. Soitetaan sille Pilar.
Hello? Hello? Lauren, is that you? Sis?
Jesus.
Now why'd you go and do that?
Just back off, okay?
All right. This is me backing off.
Good.
Columbia University, operator speaking. How may I direct your call?
Connect me to Sam Durkin.
Hold, please.
Durkin.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, you again.
I just need to ask you a few questions about Mavis Wilcox.
Like I said, if you knew her, you'd know what apartment she lived in. So what was it? Not even close.
Wait,
Bye.
let's talk, Joey.
What's the deal?
I really need to get a bigger place.
You think so? I find this place quite cozy.
So do I. That's the problem.
Jep.
I need a change in my life, Joey.
A change? The day-to-day grind of freeing tormented spirits getting too boring for you?
No, I'm thinking of changing the wallpaper. How does pink sound to you?
Pink? You're not a pink person.
It would brighten up the place.
No pink.
I am so tired. I just want to relax and smoke a cigarette.
Since when do you need an excuse to smoke a cigarette?
Good point. I guess we'd better get out there and finish this thing.
After you.
Family relationships are tricky things.
It gets even trickier when the dead are involved.
Family relationships are tricky things.
It gets...
Any thoughts on our construction site ghost?
Her? She's not bad looking in a motherly kind of way.
Any thoughts on how to save her?
Nothing springs to mind.
At least we've got his name now. Isaac Brown. Does that name mean anything to you?
Afraid not, sweetheart. Still, a name is something to go on.
Did they have the New Yorker back in your day?
I have no idea.
No, okei.
That's it for now.
Yeah, we'll talk more later.
Se oli hyvin sisällökäs keskustelu. No, mä en keksi muutakaan nyt tehdä tässä enempää, niin siirrytään siihen ensimmäisen keissin pariin. Soitetaan sinne New Yorkerille nyt vihdoin ja viimein. Se on Champaleja rekordissa sinne myöskin. Miksipä ei?
Busy. I better go over there in person.
Se on Ivoris.
Busy. I better go over there in person.
Hänen puhelunluottoisesti tietenkin on puhelinnumerot, eikä yleensä niinkään noita osoitteita. Mä oon liian tottunut nykyteknologiaan, missä puhelinnumeroita ei ole, että sähköpostiosoitteet tai paikan numerot on, että puhelinnumerot on, no ei nyt mennyttä, mutta itse en ainakaan ikinä soita minnekään. No, New Yorker.
Thank you for calling the New Yorker. How can I help you?
Hello. Yes, I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
J. Mitchell. Joseph Mitchell.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
No, nytkö sä voit mennä sinne sitten?
Come on, let's get...
Right?
No siellä on se nyt vihdoin ja viimein.
Yes. Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Mitchell?
I sure am.
I'm Lauren Blackwell.
Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell.
Get right to the point.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, there's no harm in asking, certainly. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter or...
Investigator.
No, an independent investigator.
I see, so you're not with the police.
Would it matter if I was?
No, it wouldn't. So what can I do for you, Miss Blackwell?
Open your notebook. New York reporter.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here simply to interview me. I'm afraid I'd make a poor interview subject.
So tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't... I'm afraid I'd...
Isaac Brown.
I'd like to talk about Isaac Brown.
Ah, Isaac. You knew Isaac.
Sort of. Yes. I'm looking into his death.
Really? That was almost 5 years ago. Why the sudden interest?
Let's just say that I have a personal interest in clearing it up. Anything else you can tell me about Isaac? Why do you want to write about him?
I don't want to go too in-depth. Out of respect, you understand?
Sure.
I was drawn to him for the same reasons I'm drawn to anybody I write about. I felt he had a story that could reach people, enrich them, perhaps learn from.
Really?
Miss Blackwell, spend some time talking to the poor and the downtrodden. Walk down the Bowery and speak to the half-wits and the have-nots. In 1 hour, you'll learn more from them than you would from a lifetime of schooling.
So what was Isaac's story? I know he played in a band called the C-Sharps. Then something obviously went wrong. What was it?
Listen, have you tried asking Mr. Sharp?
Yes. He's not talking.
I don't blame him. He's probably feeling guilty.
Guilty? Why?
He has his reasons.
Could you, I don't know, tell me what those reasons are?
I can't do that.
Of course he can't.
Mr. Mitchell, I need to know what happened.
Listen, I don't like this. I don't feel comfortable talking about people without their consent. I won't say any more about Isaac or his sister.
Sister?
Sister?
Please, I'm not gonna say anymore.
Isaac Brown's sister.
Who was Isaac's sister?
I told you, not another word.
No, fine. Puhutaan Mavis Wilcoxista.
About Isaac Brown.
I told you, not another word.
Ei ollut hirtä. Mavis Wilcox.
Did you know Mavis Wilcox?
Miss Wilcox. Yes, I remember her. Lived up town a ways before she died.
How did you know her?
I wanted to write a piece about her, so I met her for a spell. Interesting woman. How did you know her?
I'm looking into her death.
I see.
So what can you tell me about Mavis? I get the impression she didn't get out much.
That's an understatement. I got in touch with her through a colleague who was covering that demolition. I wondered what made a woman like that tick, so I made an appointment to meet with her.
What was she like?
A very gracious woman. Brought me in, made me a cup of tea, showed me pictures of her family. All in all, it was a pleasant way to spend an afternoon.
What happened to her?
Killed, so they say. Was found choked to death in her own apartment.
Any thoughts on who did it?
Well, there were rumors that the labor union decided to take matters into their own hands, as it were. But I doubt that. The police ruled it was some squatter or drifter or something, and left it at that.
And what do you think?
Me? I have no theory.
Why did you want to write about her?
I found her fascinating. She was asked to leave. She was begged to leave. She was even offered lots of money to leave. But she kept refusing. She was too scared. I had to know why.
And what did you discover?
That, Miss Blackwell, is the eternal question. I've spoken to hundreds of people over the years. Most of them were odder than Mavis. It's impossible to decipher the whys and the hows. As time went on, I've contented myself just with the whats.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
I'm afraid I've told you everything.
Ask to see his article about Isaac.
I'd like to read your piece about Isaac.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you there. I never published it.
You didn't?
No, it seemed a bit in bad taste.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
Ask to see his article about Mavis.
I'd like to read your piece about Mavis.
I'm afraid I no longer have it.
Do you know what issue it was in? I'd like to look it up.
I never published it. I was going to, but then Mavis died, and it just seemed wrong somehow. I don't even have the rough copies anymore. I'm sorry.
Voice Joey's concern. Tää on ehkä vähän epäkohtelista, mutta pakko käydä kaikki dialogit läpi.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
You don't have a high opinion of journalists, do you?
Well, you hear things.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of the stereotype. I've written about deceased persons before when I felt it was in the public's interest. But Isaac, well, I felt the man deserved some peace.
Question his motives.
If you felt his story could reach people, enrich them, as you say, why didn't you publish the story?
Listen, Miss Blackwell. Isaac didn't just die. He was murdered. Someone reached around his neck and strangled the life right out of him. That puts a bit of a damper on the story I wanted to tell.
So nobody will hear the story.
All my notes on him have been destroyed. Isaac's story might not have reached the people, but it reached me. Maybe that's enough.
Ask about his work.
So how long have you been working here?
Do you always ask such personal questions?
I'm just curious about the sort of work you do.
I write about people, Miss Blackwell.
What sort of people?
Not the famous sort. Just ordinary people, like you or me.
Ordinary people. Like me.
You find that amusing?
Oh, not at all.
Kinda.
I think that's all for now.
All right. You have a good night now.
Se vielä jäi sinne. Jumpere Records.
Hi again.
Hi, Jos.
Kysytään sitten sen siskosta.
Do you know anything about Isaac Brown's sister?
Sorry, no. I barely knew the guy, you know?
Ai niin ihan olikin. Se ei varmaan ihan haluttu
Thanks for the
puhua
help.
mitään, mutta
I might be back.
No problem.
käydään kysymys sieltä kummituksesta sen siskosta. Tuskin kyllä mitään iloa on kyllä puhua sille, mutta...
I'll be back, pal. Hello again.
I say...
Tell me about your sister.
Huh? What you want with my sis?
Nothing. I just want...
You stay away from my sis, you hear?
All right, Mac, relax.
Get out of here!
Ah!
Joo, se oli erittäin hyödyllinen keskustelu. Vähän muistin, että näissä ei ollut mitään iloa puhua noille kummituksille. Ainakaan tolle. Kyllä niissä nyt jotain ollut hyötyä, mutta tolle ei ollut mitään iloa puhua missään vaiheessa. Johnny Ivories.
Cecil,
What?
I need to speak to you about Isaac's sister.
That's it! You've crossed the line, sister. It was fun for a while, but now it's time for you to leave.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Show contempt.
What are you gonna do, throw me out?
Oh, is that a challenge? Don't tempt me, lady. Leave.
I'll leave, but I'll be back.
You really have a way with the fellas, kid. Ah, don't sweat it. His bark is worse than his bite.
Onko bossille saman tien uudestaan?
Oh, it's you.
We need to talk.
Reiterate the importance.
I really need to know about Isaac's sister. It's very important.
Yeah, well, we all have problems. And my problem is you. So leave.
Fine, I'm going.
Well, that certainly worked wonders. We'll have to change our tactics if we want to get him to talk.
Oh, look, it's Miss Wonderful.
You up for talking like a civilized human being?
Make a deduction.
You want to forget the past, you say?
Yeah,
Then what's with the picture behind you? If you wanted to forget the past, why'd you keep the picture?
I have my reasons. Leave it alone. Just leave me alone.
I'll leave, but I'll be back.
Ever think of moonlighting in PR? You're so good at talking to people. Seriously, whatever you're doing, you can't handle it this way.
Okei. Otetaan pelin tippi vastaan. Onko se nyt soittaa sitä? Näet.
Joey, come here.
What's the deal?
He hits pretty hard for a dead guy.
Yeah, a real slugger. He might change his tune if he knew he was dead.
He really clobbered you one, huh?
Yeah, laugh it up.
He's not very cooperative, is he?
That's not the word I would use, no.
So what do you think?
Think? I think that guy needs a good sock in the jaw.
Still bitter?
Those ghost saxophones hurt.
So what do you think?
Think? I think.
So Isaac Brown has a sister.
Maybe this will be an easy night. Come on, let's hit the road. This place is Boresville Central.
Tää on niinku toi jos puhuisitte asunnossa. Sam Durkin.
Family relationships are
It gets...
Joseph Mitchell certainly is interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Did you notice his typewriter?
No, what about it?
There was dust on it, and the paper was blank. That thing hasn't seen much use in a long time.
Maybe he uses a pen and paper.
Maybe.
Interesting note.
That's it for now.
Yeah, we'll talk more later.
Mennään käymään siellä uudestaan.
Yes? Twice in one evening? Come on in, sit down.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your...
Tell me...
Yes, I hope I'm afraid I'd...
No ei sitten mitään.
Who was Isaac's sister?
I told you, not another word.
I think that's all for now.
All right? You have a good night now.
Mä oon ihan jumissa. Kun pistän videon poikki tässä kohtaa ja koitan rassata aivan, että minne mun pitäisi mennä, mitä mä voisin koittaa tehdä tässä. Mistä mä saisin se asunnon tietää? Se sanoo, että se on D, mutta D on enemmänkin niin kuin rappu eikä asunnon numero. Missä kohtaa se mukaan sanoo se asunnon? Mä voin koittaa vielä käydä rassaamassa sitä siitä, mutta tuntuu, että se ei kyllä enää sano siitä mitään. Tästä on case sensitive. Ei se ole kyllä minkään muun kanssa ollut se case sensitive, mutta koitetaan nyt vielä
Connect me to Hold, please.
Darkin.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, you again.
I just need to ask...
Like I said, so what...
Apartment numbers. Ei kyllä ole mikään D.
Not even close.
Wait.
Bye.
Sanoiko se jossain vaiheessa, että mikä se asunto oli? Se sanoi kyllä D, mutta se kyllä mitään numeroa sanonut. Kyllä sillä Harrietilla on muuten. Ehkä se osaa sanoa, mikä se numero on. Niin. Totta kai se naapurin tietää ainakin.
It's open!
Tarvitsi se kummituksella
Mrs.
yrittää
Sherman?
Hello
tietää
again.
sitä.
You got more questions for me?
Yes, I do.
Well, hurry up and ask. I ain't getting any younger.
Ask about photo.
Do you know anything about this picture?
I don't know the boy, but that was Mavis's living room. If Mavis had a son, I never saw him.
Mavis Wilcox.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
Just that she lived. There's nothing.
Sam Durkin.
Do you know any college kids named Sam?
No, never heard of him.
Goodbye, Mrs. Sherman.
Don't mention it.
Miksi et sä voi kysyä siltä, että missä asunnossa se oikein asuu? Post no bills. En mä saa selvää, mitä tuossa pitäisi lukea. Tässä on missään mitään. Ei.
It's the photo from Johnny Ivory's. It's my trusty Polaroid camera.
Yhdistän niitä.
So Isaac Brown had a sister. The plot thickens. I think I'll keep it as Sam. Maybe there's a connection, but I can't.
Et näe connectioni siihen isä ja pojan välillä vai?
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them try.
Hey, kid.
My. Oh, hello, Sam.
Hi, Mom. Have you been talking to a reporter from...
Yes, he came over and I liked him.
What did you talk about?
Oh, they don't know why you...
Mom, look, are you sure?
You're so look at the door. It says D, clear as day.
Mom, are you
You're so look at the door. It says D, clear as day.
I'm going to go now. I'll come back.
Sure, Sam. I'll be here. Trying to get rid of me, will they? Did I leave the gas on?
Hetkonen, jos mä menen katsomaan puhelinluettelosta sitä.
I'm back.
You were gone?
Mavis Wilcox. Tietenkin sieltähän se voisi myöskin löytyä. Mä oon tottunut tämmöisiin laitteisiin.
There isn't a listing.
Dead people usually aren't listed in the phone book, dear. Just the obituary.
There's no listing. I thought for sure that would work. I thought for sure that would work.
Se on 3. kerroksessa, niin... Koska se tyyli joku... Mistä mä saan sen selville? Ei hemmetti. Ai missä. No, kiitos kun katsoit ja... Jatketaan ehkä jostain näiltä main seuraavassa videossa.